Hello YouTube, Crazy Robot Lady here, and welcome to the world of TJ Bearytales. Today we join our little fuzzy friend as he takes part in his school play. As a matter of fact, the name of this cartridge is Our School Play. I have plans to do a Night of a Bearzillion Stars and maybe Not So Patient Day if I can ever find it. Anyways, you guys be patient. I'm sorry, I don't want this series to end. I love this little guy. So I'm holding off as long as I possibly can. Anyway, so let's find out what little TJ gets up to in this story.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. This story is called Our School Play. One morning at school, Mrs. Beach, that's my teacher, sang a special announcement. I have wonderful news today. We're going to put on a play. She said the play would take a lot of teamwork. We needed artists and musicians, and of course, we needed actors to star in Coldie Bear and the Three Penguins. Coldie Bear, I love that story. I could already hear the applause and see the proud look on Mommy and Daddy's faces. Oh, I wanted to be Coldie Bear so badly. But when Mrs. Beach asked who wanted to be an actor, everybody's paw went up.
Oh.
Mrs. Beach looked at all the waving paws and said, "It looks like we need to have auditions." My friend Martin tried first. When Mrs. Beach asked him to act like Coldie Bear, he said in a funny voice, "Yowza, wowza, this bowl of sardines is too hot." He was so silly, we all laughed and laughed. Allison went next, and wow, was she great. When she said, "This bowl of sardines is too cold," I almost cried. She really looked sad. Finally, it was my turn. I stood up in front of the class and said, "This bowl of sardines is just, but I just couldn't remember the lines." Mrs. Beach said, "That's okay, TJ. There are lots of ways to participate. Would you like to try out for the orchestra?" I forgot all about the orchestra. That would be great. I've never played an instrument before, but it sounded like fun. Have you ever played an instrument?
Yes.
I picked up a shiny trumpet. When the song started, I blew with all my might. This was harder than it looked. After the auditions, it was time for art. I had a brilliant idea. I would paint a picture of myself as Coldie Bear that was so good Mrs. Beach would see that I should be the star. I worked extra hard, and just as I was putting the finishing touches on my Coldie Bear masterpiece, I felt Mrs. Beach's paw on my shoulder. "Your paintings are always so wonderful, TJ." After lunch, Mrs. Beach told everyone what their parts would be in the play. Martin was going to be in the orchestra, and Allison would be Coldie Bear. Mrs. Beach said, TJ, you'll be in charge of decorating the sets. I wasn't the star. I wasn't even in the orchestra. Decorations didn't sound very important. Later, Mrs. Beach asked me to come with her to take a look at the stage. It looked dark and empty. She said that on a team, everyone's role is important. You could have the brightest star and the best music in the world, but how would they look and sound up there on that empty stage? You're the artist who can bring it to life. Then she handed me a brand new paintbrush. When I looked up at the stage again, I could almost see the 3 penguins' igloo up there. I couldn't wait to get started. I realized that everyone on a team is important, and I would do my best to make our play bearific. For the next few days, I worked really hard drawing and painting. Allison, Martin, and the others practiced and practiced. Finally, it was the night of the play. When the curtains opened, the audience started clapping before the play even started. I heard someone say, "Ooh, it all looks so real." Everyone played their parts perfectly. Martin and the orchestra sounded great, and when Allison broke the little penguin's chair, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. When the play ended, the audience stood up, clapping and cheering. We all walked on stage together. The crowd went wild, and we all took a bow. Wow! Thanks to our teamwork, the play was a huge hit. Later that night, I opened my storybook. I wanted to remember how good it felt to be part of a great team. I put my paintbrush inside and said, I placed this keepsake in the box.
A
future
secret
story
story
it unlocks. Mommy came in later to tuck me in. She told me again how proud she was of our work on the play. I said it was just like Coldie Bear said. As a team, we were just right. The end. That was terrific.
Okay, so now we're going to sing some songs.
Coldie Bear, oh Coldie Bear, what are you going to do? Do you think that baby penguin's lunch belongs to you? Well, Papa's fish were much too hot, Mama's were much too cold. When Coldie Bear tasted the baby sardines, he ate every bit in the bowl. Coldie Bear, oh Coldie Bear, what are you going to do? Sit in baby penguin's seat and break his chair in two. Well, Papa's chair was much too hard, Mama's was much too soft. When Coldie Bear sat in the baby's chair, he sat till the bottom popped off. Coldie Bear, oh Coldie Bear, what are you going to do? Rest in baby penguin's bed and sleep all afternoon. Well, Papa's bed was much too hard, Mama's was much too soft. When Coldie Bear laid on the baby's bed, he went to the land of Nod. Coldie Bear, oh Coldie Bear, what are you going to do? 3 penguins live inside this house, and this is their igloo. Coldie Bear, oh Coldie Bear, what are you going to do when Mama and Papa Penguin come waddling after you? Let's play a game called TJ Says. The way to play is to do what I say. Are you ready to go? Let's play! TJ says, pretend you're an actor on a stage and stand up tall. Make up a silly song. La 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 la. Take a bow. Hooray! Great job. It's time for one of my favorite games. I'm thinking of something. Can you guess what it is? Let's go. I'm thinking of someone who is my friend, who is in my class,
Allison? Martin?
who played Coldie Bear in our
Oh.
school play.
Allison.
Can you guess who it is?
Yeah.
It's Allison! Yay! Coldie, let's play a game called... It's time for one of my favorite games. I'm thinking of something. Can you guess what it is? Let's go. I'm thinking of someone who is very nice, who wears yellow glasses, who is my teacher.
Oh.
Can you guess who it is?
Yes.
It's Mrs. Beach. Hooray for Mrs. Beach.
And Mrs. Beach is the bomb. She's always so nice.
Coldie, let's play. It's time for one of my favorite games. I'm thinking of something. Can you guess what it is? Let's go. I'm thinking of something that Mrs. Beach gave me that has a blue handle that is good for painting pictures. Can you guess what it is? It's my paintbrush.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have to run because my dog very desperately has to go outside, as you can hear. So anyways, like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you will know whenever I upload new content. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.